M. Fritz Lang's 1931 version. Now, this is sacrilege, but I honestly prefer the 1953 version. Not going because it's in English, but because honestly, the Chicago gangsters give off a better interpretation, basically, of the criminals that are portrayed here. It might just be a cultural thing. I might just not understand criminals from 1930s Berlin. I don't know. Either or is a good movie. The original one's great. It's groundbreaking. The remake is just easier to watch in some people's opinion. Well, now, M is about, a murderer. He goes around killing children while humming a tune. The murderer is Peter Lorre, who appeared in many Universal horror movies. Due to the fact that he's killed numerous children, the police decide to take executive power and begin searching people and residences at their whim, thus putting a big hampering on all the local crime. As such, the criminals decide to take it in their own hands to handle the murderer. Clean up their own and police their own people, so to speak. Well, they send around all the pickpockets and all the petty criminals to keep eyes on the street, watch any children. And at one point, a blind balloon seller who sold a balloon to the first little girl who died hears the same tune that was hummed when she disappeared, and tells one of the thieves. A M is marked on the man's coat in chalk, and then they find him. It's, as I said, Peter Lorre. They drag him to a distillery where they hold court. Basically, it's a beautiful piece where the criminal pleads to the other criminals that how can they judge him as they do not know the workings of his mind? How can anyone judge another person who does not understand what goes on in their own mind and head? And then the police burst in. That's technically the end of it. Honestly, this is more a morality piece and a crime drama than a horror movie, but M falls strictly in the horror genre for historical purposes. This was one of Peter Lorre's first major roles, and shortly after he fled Germany, came to America, and started working for Universal Horror. I greatly recommend this, but as I said, I still also recommend the 1953 version. Thank you, have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one.